Welcome to QSR Nation, your weekly dose of food service marketing tips and business strategies for success. Here's your hosts, Josh Anderson, Beth Oots, and Anthony Pierce from the PFS Brands National Headquarters.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to QSR Nation. As always, we have Josh, Beth, and Tony here from Holtzman, Missouri at the national headquarters of PFS Brands for this Halloween edition of QSR Nation.
Spooky.
Oh, yeah. So as we're getting towards the end of the year, we thought it'd be a good idea to kind of talk about what we see as trends coming into 2018. And I know, Tony, you're really big on to AdWords and sponsored posts on Facebook, so do you want to take it away?
Sure. One of the things we get asked all the time is, what's going to give me the best bang for my buck? And, I'd love to answer, well, my crystal ball was working. I'd charge you a lot more for my advice. That's why it's free. Because it doesn't. But, the trends are there that, mobile. More and more people are on their phone. They're on their tablets. That's where the trend is. The mobile growth is huge. You're reaching customers where they are. They're interacting with you, whether it's through text, interactivity, or whether it's through Google AdWords or Facebook sponsored ads. I still see the trend, staying that way, obviously. And you don't have to submit, 50, 60, 70% of your budget to digital, but you need to start somewhere. And that's where I think a lot of retailers are at still. They haven't even maybe started. Maybe they bought some display ads on the local news websites, whether it's broadcast or print, but they're getting on their websites and doing those things there. And those are definitely a little more cost prohibitive sometimes because of the buy-in. But you need, I think, to look at things like Facebook sponsored ads. You need to first of all claim your page or create your page. Get that content together so you can own it, and then invest. I don't care if it's $20 a month, but you need to invest in sponsoring some ads on Facebook. There's so much of the population is there. You've got Twitter, you've got Pinterest. Depending on what your demographic is, all those different digital and social applications are out there reaching folks. But I really think a good, easy way to manage your money, look for your return, change things up, is still in Facebook sponsored ads.
Well, on Facebook, everything that you need to know about a person is basically on there. You have their age, you have where they're from, you have their interests, you have any of their likes, any of their friends. You can just go and pinpoint any kind of zip code or town that you want to reach, whether they like to go out to dinner. You have every bit of information you've ever had. Like if they've ever tagged in a restaurant location, if they have...
Like something?
I was thinking
checked in.
Oh, checked in.
I was like, just for everyone listening, she's using her thumb to show the application piece. So.
Whenever you've checked in somewhere, it will gather that data, and so that way you can make sure that you're advertising to those people because that's already the demographic that you want to reach. And not just Facebook advertising, there's just regular Google AdWords and Google display ads. You can make sure that you're geo-targeting your zip code, so that way within a 5-mile radius of your store, you can reach those customers because 80% of people are going to be searching the internet through mobile devices. So why not take that opportunity and have those ads constantly pop up? Like we've mentioned it before that you have to reach those people 7 different times before they actually have that idea or that thought in their head. So go on ahead and pay for those ads because it's going to be super reasonable. You're going to get the biggest bang for your buck and you get the analytics to back it up.
Well, and another thing too with food and drink, that has led mobile search. For the last couple of years, I think it was like over 72% of mobile search inquiries have been about food and drink. So, this is QSR Nation, so that's exactly, the consumer we're talking to. It's another reason why I really think, our trend has to continue to go towards this mobile digital platform.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Mobile digital platform is the way to go. And as in the last 5 years, it's also going to more interactive and engaging types of content as well. From just a vlog, video is king nowadays. Mm-hmm. So, if you're doing anything, just on your Facebook post, you could sponsor a video about maybe a special you have, and people are more apt to watch that and respond to that for sure.
Absolutely. And, and utilizing native video, on your Facebook page, actually having, loading it to Facebook directly versus loading it to YouTube and then linking it over, and that's what I mean by, native video there. But, having that, a lot of the algorithms, depending on what you read, say that Facebook actually rewards native video a lot better, which would make sense because it's on their platform versus linking off to another site. So, I mean, it's just a little bit more engaging. The Facebook Live, you got all the different filters and stuff. I mean, the one thing that group has continued to do is evolve in social media through all the little different, trends and other apps that have come and gone, or, whatever. I mean, they've really, really done a good job of taking kind of the best of all of them and keeping them in one place. That and Pinterest for reaching out to folks. I mean, both those are really good, but Facebook sponsored ads, I can't say enough. I really think that everyone needs to have a budget set aside every month to get their business, if nothing else, some brand awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. The trends for 2017, 16, and 15. It's going to continue on in 18. It might not be groundbreaking news, but Facebook sponsored ads, video, and just mobile optimization is going to be key for next year.
Yeah, and Beth mentioned Google AdWords and the ability to geofence and geotarget. I mean, if you have a competitor who's across the street even, okay, or whether they're a half mile away, and you're running a Google AdWords campaign and you're targeting within 5 miles, and you have some push notification in there, whether it be into the email aspect of it or just through display and search relevance. Number one, when they're searching and they're pulling those Google AdWords ads up, I mean, that's a relevant customer. That's a consumer who is looking to make a purchase that is relevant to your business. So you want to get in front of them. And if you can get them to turn right instead of left and turn into your parking lot instead of the guy across the street, I mean, that's a gigantic win. So you get a chance to earn a customer, earn a lot more top-of-mind awareness. Even if they don't click on the ad, they're seeing your name. I mean, and there's so many different things that you can do. The functionality to click to call. I mean, that's just where folks need to be putting some money at.
It was a perfect opportunity this weekend. I was at a home improvement store, and so I'm going through there making sure I was finding the right product that I was looking for. And the other ad for the home improvement store that was across town popped up with their rebate amount. Okay, well, I stopped shopping at that one store because I wanted to go to the other one that had the rebate that they were offering, but I wouldn't have noted anything about that if I wouldn't have seen that ad pop up. And so it completely changed my mindset as to where I thought I was going to spend my money to where I went and actually did.
Oh, for sure. You're very thrifty, too.
Thank you.
Nothing like sniping a customer.
I said see on the way out.
If you guys have any questions about how to implement any of these things yourself, you can always reach out to us at mdf@pfsbrands.com to get started for a good 2018. Do you guys have anything else to add?
Take our advice. Don't sit there and guess about it. I may not be the rocket scientist of the marketing world, but
no comment.
Look around. You need a budget for this stuff. You just get it done.
And digital's scary. I know it's a very scary concept, but we're here to help you. We'd love to help you, and we know that this is obviously the future. So you might as well get on board, and we'll help you set yourself up for success.
There you have it. So for 2018, mobile, AdWords, Facebook, video. Basically, everything digital. So, guys, for Josh, Beth, and Tony and QSR Nation, we'll talk to you next week.
Stop by next week for another QSR Nation episode or visit pfsbrands.com.